I interviewed the building foreman and the principal. We went over insect infestation and HVAC problems. It was interesting hearing the different takes on the situation. My principal went through the logistics, stating he would contact the building foreman. The principal stated they would use operational funds and work with our administrative building to either assign a licensed technician from the Washington Township maintenance employee pool or contract it out. If the building needed new work on the HVAC, the same process and funds would be used from the operational account, but it would definitely be contracted out as it is a larger issue and there is not anybody licensed within the township maintenance pool. If it was contracted out, bids would be allowed, taken, and the one that would be accepted would be one that was aligned with the district's policies, such as selecting with a business within the community or selecting a Black-owned business. The building foreman, on the other hand, went into detail regarding the insect infestation, stating that we used to have an in-house employee that was also a licensed sprayer who would service the building. She said that it's always better when they have someone licensed in-house because then we have a maintenance building right by our school. So it was easier to contact and someone could just come over that day versus having to contract it out if there is no licensed person. She said it is more expensive and does not always have good results when we have to contract out. Recently, we did have an insect infestation. The person who came did not spray the correct rooms and it cost around $150. We also have had other infestations this year and it seems like most of the time when possible, we try to deal with it in our building. We had bats and the building foreman with the assistance of our vice principal came upstairs with a net and a poster board to catch it. So they're kind of dealing with that more in-house. She said that when we services increase the price as much as 3 times of a local retailer when we are purchasing cleaning supplies or other things such as rubber gloves. I was very surprised. I imagined that we would at least have a bulk discount, but she said it would actually be cheaper for them to go to Walmart or somewhere else to purchase gloves or other cleaning supplies, such as hand sanitizer. Lastly, she did go into detail about the HVAC unit. I know at my school, we actually have a lot of issues with air circulation and conditioning and humidity. So it is something that she hears about frequently. She said the HVAC seems as if it's not working in general because the building add-ons, our school has had a few add-ons to it since it was originally built, but the air systems are still from the original build in the 1950s. Obviously the HVAC system might have been a little updated, but it's not prepared. It doesn't have what it needs to run the whole school. So there's a consistent problem where the building is updated externally and it'll look nice and we'll get add-ons, but the inner workings, the hardware is not updated. She said we also don't have humidity control, which makes it seem like the HVAC isn't doing its job, but a lot of it is the lack of humidity control. So rooms will vary in degrees, ranging from 80 degrees and humid to 60 degrees and colder, depending on the day. She tries to fix as much as possible, but at the end of the day, it's not allowed. She didn't really get into why it's not fixed. I know from just observation that teachers will open their windows and we are right by the maintenance building. So then the people at the maintenance building see that our windows are open and then refuse to help fix the air. So I know that. The last thing I wanted to add that in addition to the building foreman stating how expensive it was when they were ordering cleaning supplies and things like that, I was interested. The school treasurer also said if he uses the catalogs that he gets, it's more expensive. But I think the big difference there is the building foreman has to use a certain place to get all of those products, whereas the treasurer, he does not have to go to a certain place. He has more flexibility in order on Amazon. And so I don't really understand the logistics entirely with that. So that was the discussion that I had. I do plan on doing some follow-ups with that. And thank you.